But anyway, for today's naturally inspired moment, I want to talk about seeing yourself. This was so good. So external recognition is something a lot of us seek, whether it's our childhood trauma or relationship trauma that we've had as we grow up or whatever. We build these neural pathways of thinking, and they become very deep, and there are go-to places. We go to that place to get external recognition. And the truth of the matter is external recognition, so praise, right, for the things you do or who you are, it lasts minutes, while internal recognition lasts forever. Those who haven't seen their own light will always chase it in others' eyes. So if we haven't seen our own beautiful light yet, we will chase it in other people's acknowledgement of our successes, of our talents, of our worthiness. And so that one goes way back. You go way back to childhood, right? If you came from a family that just wasn't real, open with praise or recognition, or, then you will be chasing it in other people, from other people, rather. So let me explain a little further. So we live in a world obsessed with applause, likes on posts, loves on posts. We're getting to the point now where we are equating people's success from their followers online, from the number of likes they have, from the number of followers that they have on their social media accounts, which is crazy because, you can buy followers, right? You can buy likes, and many people do. But also, if you look at the pattern, not the healthiest people sometimes that have the most followers, right? Britney Spears has a lot of followers. She may be a talented singer, but she's got some issues going on. I think we can all agree with that. And so it's kind of like, some of these accounts are they're not the healthiest. So, having a lot of followers or getting a lot of recognition does not equate to health and healthy living and healthy esteem. It's actually kind of the opposite in a lot of cases. So, you wonder why the world's crazy? Well, because it requires you to be crazy to get a lot of followers. It's like, oh my gosh, we're reinforcing the worst behaviors. But the truth is, external recognition fades as quickly as it comes. It's fleeting. It's a spark, not a fire. So stop working to be seen and start working to see yourself. When you finally witness your own effort and your own growth and your own resilience, you stop needing someone else's approval to feel worthy and to feel proud of yourself. That's the power of internal recognition. It lasts forever because it comes from a source that doesn't run dry. It comes from you knowing how worthy you are. So those who haven't seen their own light will always chase it in others' eyes. But the moment you see your own light, everything changes. You stop performing and you start living. So 5 strategies to see yourself more clearly. Number 1, celebrate quiet wins. Not everything meaningful gets noticed. Isn't that the truth? Honor the small, unseen victories that you have, the ones that happen when no one's watching. They're the foundation of confidence for you. But if you're not acknowledging the things that you do, how are you supposed to build confidence? The way you build confidence is by reflection and going, oh my gosh, I was really nervous about that, or I thought I would suck at that, or it wasn't so bad. Taking the time to actually acknowledge what you accomplish. So many of us tend to accomplish things and then we're on to the next thing. Well, what's next? Yeah, I did that, but what's next? Because our neural pathways are stuck in childhood, people. They're stuck in childhood where your feelings and what you didn't get the recognition you yearned for, And so you learn to not look for, not to cultivate it in yourself. And you kept chasing it. Number 2, spend time in reflection. Take time each day to ask, what am I proud of today? What did I do today that was a really good thing? Whether it was a good deed, for goodness sakes, like holding the door for someone, or, going out of your way to be of comfort to somebody else. Even 5 minutes of honest reflection helps you see your effort through your own eyes instead of someone else's. And helping someone else is a huge value. If you are the type of person, like you're like, oh, I'm not talented at anything. I'm not really good at anything, or I don't know what I'm good at. Helping other people's a skill. Do you know how many people walk around and they're not thinking about anybody else? They're focused on what they got to do, and they don't even think about other people around them. So many of you are always thinking about other people. So that right there is something to give yourself recognition for. Detach from comparison. When you measure your worth by someone else's life, you lose sight of your own. Your growth is not a race. It's a relationship between who you were and who you are becoming. Number 4, speak kindly to yourself. Your inner dialogue creates reality. Replace criticism with compassion for yourself, and your self-image will start to match the truth that you're already enough, because you are. Number 5, redefine success. Instead of chasing recognition, awards, accolades, chase alignment. Moments where your actions totally match your values. That's a huge win. How many people are living out of alignment with their beliefs and values? It crushes them every day because they know they're not doing what's right for them, but they feel trapped. And so every time you can choose actions that match your values and your belief system, give yourself credit for that, because that will erode your self-respect over time. Not living in alignment with what you know is good and true will erode your self-respect subconsciously. Subconsciously, you will start to lose respect for yourself every time you engage in something that you know is not good and true. It's just the way we work as humans. And so every time you do that, and you are in alignment with your beliefs and your values, give yourself credit. That's one more notch toward self-respect for yourself. That's where peace lives, and it's where self-respect is born, living in alignment with your beliefs and values. This is Naturally Inspired Radio. I'm Tammy Cuthbert Garcia. My gosh, that first hour went fast. We'll be right back with hour 2.